Welcome to the Atrl after party. Alphatyler shutting it down and going to use the restroom before he joins. Welcome everybody. Anybody that I know is welcome to hit the link and jump on up. How did I get that off of there last time? Whoa, shit! I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that worked. Oh, that's how I did it. What the hell? It doesn't want to work. What up, fireman? Feel free to hit the link to come on up. I can't get it to switch over. Might need to leave and come back. Let me try without ending the stream.
Testing.
What up?
Or can you hear me?
Yep.
I had a feeling that reaction was going to be priceless.
Yeah. All good. I just don't know why or how this thing's not working for me.
What's going on?
I can't get rid of the chat box that's at the bottom and have us on computer mode on how I signed into the live, I guess. It's just not letting me change over from phone to computer layout, so
That's weird.
yeah, it's all good. What up, Jim?
Well, you might need to just restart.
Why?
Well, if you can't fix it,
Hmm.
just try restarting the stream.
Nah. I'll just let it be like it.
All right.
Oh, no. There's the asshole himself. What up, Jason?
I feel gypped. I feel cheated. That motherfucker had the nerve to tease me with Fireball and not deliver some fucking Fireball.
I feel you. But it's all good. It's his stream.
We
He
could
gets
have
to
had a
end it how he wants
beautiful
to.
lady plumber to look at, but instead we get a soulless ginger playing a banjo.
You can blame that on me.
Ah,
Anyway,
done ruined my night.
welcome to our 3 viewers. Feel free to type in the chat.
What's up?
Wasabi.
What's up with this weird layout, man? How come I can't see myself on the lineup with y'all?
I don't know. It was something going on with the way the layout is.
What did you do, Jay?
I logged in wrong, and it's not letting me switch over to the computer layout.
Man, both y'all and Tyler are messing up with your streams today.
Straight up.
Thank you, Bubba.
There you go.
No, it's still there. It's just you can actually see Jason's.
Yeah, I can. Hey, well, I mean, well, damn, Jay, he done canceled me.
Jay's like, nope.
I'm playing with it and trying to get the layout to go right, but it's not wanting to.
You go, man. This the white man stream. We taking the brown boy off.
Never said that.
You didn't have to. Your actions said it for you.
Actions speak louder than words.
He wants to accuse me of it, I'll do it. He said, you want to accuse me of it, I'll do it.
I mean, you're only proving my point. If you do.
No, I didn't do it until you said that I did it. So, I'm not going to be accused of something I'm not going to do. So,
I'm just saying though, but if you do it, you'll be proving my point.
No, I already did it, but I brought you back. Anywho. Welcome to the ATRL after party. We're waiting on Alphatyler to get here because,
he had to go drain the lane.
Yeah, he had to go drain the lizard.
I'm gonna be an extra ornery fucking asshole tonight, and it's all Alphatyler's fault. So blame him.
Nah.
Damn, JJV, what's got you so hot and bothered?
He didn't get a chance to watch Fireball. I mean, it was the man's live. You could always do your own and end how you want to end.
I would, but then I'm going back to graveyard, so fuck you.
I don't know who's buzzing.
The gooder. It's Jiminator.
Yeah. Kind of figured.
I mean, who else?
All right. Welcome to our now 4 viewers. Feel free to chat in the text chat and let us know who you are, where what you doing.
How many did we have before 4? Or are they piling in?
It was like 2 or 3, and now it's at 4.
Oh, okay.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Your mom be like that sometimes.
And now 5. Welcome, people. Feel free to chat in the chat. We're just waiting on the man of the hour to, go drain the main vein and probably grab him a drink before coming on live.
He's got to empty out his little baby beta bladder.
That's
why I said it, and I'll say it when he gets here.
Yeah, I know. You are that asshole. You'll say whatever you feel.
Damn fucking Skippy.
It's gonna be a good night.
What up, Alley Cat? What up, Heather?
What up, Heather?
One of the few people that know me by that name.
Okay, let's see. The night's not 12 hours. At least Heather is here. Heather can make my night better by just being here.
Yep.
Yeah, Heather's amazing.
She's alright.
Ooh, Heather,
Diss track season.
Roll 9 toes. Oh yeah. Heather about to write a whole diss track on Jay for that.
Yeah, I didn't say anything bad about her. I said she's alright. I didn't say that she was nasty or anything. I said she's alright.
Heather's amazing.
I mean, That's it? Just a high? I mean, come on now, Jay. You can do better than that.
Yeah, I'm not a simp.
Well, it's not being
to
a
be
simp.
No. It's called being a
She's
gentleman.
good people. She's good people. She's allowed up here if she wants to come up here and can.
She good people.
She's more than good. Heather's like the homie, bro. Like, dog, you tripping.
I know.
Quit acting that way.
Well, this just got really awkward real quick.
Well, it's only awkward because y'all making it awkward. Hi, Alley Cat. Yeah, I also. Don't everybody speak at once.
I mean, it's your show.
What do you
I
want to
know.
talk about? What do you want to talk about, Jay?
Hey, Doom, what's up?
Canada sucks. That's what we could
Hey,
talk
Doom.
about.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I went to
So go ahead. I
the
mean,
foot
you live
doctor
there.
today.
Went to the foot doctor.
Yep, I post pictures of my foot in the Alpha's Discord. Share photos.
What did he say?
It's healing. It's just we took a step backwards because the doctor was on vacation last week and they had stand-ins that opened it up too far.
Hello, Doom, my boy. I will scar you for life.
Well, that's good to hear, Jay. At least you got some progress.
Yep. And I said, "Aw, yummy. I mean, yummy." And we're just waiting on Alphatyler to get here.
Of course, it takes forever and a day. Emptying out his beta butter.
I mean, he just did a 3 or 4 hour live and didn't go pee once. So
Excuses.
hey, I'm just saying, when nature calls, you got to answer.
No, you don't. You can tell nature, you know, you need to hold on. Wait a minute. We got some things to do.
Yeah, that always works, don't it?
It does.
And welcome to our 5 viewers. We're just waiting on the man of the hour to get here. Hanging out and bullshitting and chilling. Feel free to type in the chat. I've got in the description Alpha's channels, both the Twitch and YouTube, as well as the charity that he's raising money for. Encourage y'all to go ahead and, if you can, donate. If you can't, then that's fine. Might want to look it up and research it for yourself and let your friends and family know about it. I also have my business cash app in the description just to, see if people want to help donate to help me out with the channel.
We could let more people on.
What up,
Get
Tech?
that
No,
upgrade.
I don't think anybody has text to speech on, I don't think. What you up to, Tech? You can feel free to hit the link too if you want. No, but somebody is watching a stream. I just heard it.
Somebody might have a TV in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody got something playing in the background.
Yeah. I'm
Might be
guessing
fireman.
since nobody else has said it, it's Fireman. He's probably watching another stream
Oh, I was watching Tim.
Yeah,
Oh.
I figured. It's all good. Shout out to Tim in the rundown.
I figured it was Jiminator who had JJV on since he can't read.
Mom can read, bitch.
I still say Alpha needs to clip that fucking reaction to that Canadian country female singer and put it up on YouTube because that was just too funny.
Fuck no.
Get in here, Tech. Come on, bro.
Well, Jay, that's the one that I was telling you and Taylor about that I was going to submit.
There's the man of the hour.
There's
Sorry, I got distracted by Scheme's stream.
Ah, okay.
Ooh.
That we
I thought
scheme. We scheme is dead.
I seen that.
Uh-huh. I just thought you got distracted by boobs from your wife.
No, I mean she showed me those too. She always shows them to me after a stream. But nah, why the fuck are we doing the mobile view?
Because somehow I came in and it won't let me switch over to the computer view.
Well, no, you can't switch over while you're in a stream. But my man fucked up.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Well, look at it this way. At least he doesn't have to highlight comments. I mean, we can see the chat right underneath us.
I'm sorry. I'm a little okay. I know this probably won't hit most people as a big deal, but like, first of all, Rob is my friend, not Scheme. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rob is my friend who I talk to daily.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that shit saying goodbye to Wii Scheme. I opened it for a second while I was taking a piss to see what he was talking about. And I realized like 100% he is done with Wii Scheme. And man, that
End of an era.
well, it bothers me. Well, it doesn't bother me. It just
That's heartbreaking.
I don't know. I feel like we scheme, like the character we scheme. You know, Rob is my friend, but I feel like the character we scheme and I have been, you know, a duo for a bit. You know,
Yeah, I feel you.
and that kind of hit me off, especially since we were talking about steaks in text messages as recently as 8 p.m. when I started the stream. Like, that's sad to me. I mean, it is what it is. I understand it like 100%. I love him, and
Yeah, that kind of sucks,
you know,
man.
Well, it's just you know, when it comes to the Wii Scheme content, like the thing about it that really kind of hits me different is I always kind of resonate with it because for years I can literally show you a notebook that I carried in Afghanistan where I had like the same idea of making a character to be online. You know what I mean?
Yep.
With the same concept. And so like what he always did with the mask and the character always genuinely spoke to my heart. Like it spoke to a place of not just like, oh, I think it's cool, you know, not, oh, like I like that he's mean to people, nothing like that. Like the character spoke to me. And that's kind of crazy. Well, it doesn't matter if you step back or not, Heather. Like this is like a now thing, like a just now thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep. So Scheme is no more for anybody who doesn't know. It's only Rob.
Is it only Rob reacting and music and everything, or is it Rob with after the tone
So
for everything?
I didn't finish watching it. I only watched I skimmed like the first 15-20 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
But No, as far like he's doing one more video as We Scheme,
On
and
the barn to my ass.
then nothing else is being uploaded to the channel. Yeah, and like Fireman said, he's burning the mask. He's burning a lot of like the original We Scheme outfit thing, and We Scheme, the character is done. He said he may still react to epic rap battles if they drop, but that is, and he said he may not even do that, but no, We Scheme is done. Like the We Scheme channel is done.
That's sad
Kind of
day.
interesting. I might have to put the mask on and take up the mantle myself. I've got a good impersonation. If you guys don't know, reference my Halloween costume last year.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And Tech was in there saying that the thing that he sent you was important.
Let's see if it was actually important. Let me see this shit.
It's probably not.
I'm pretty positive it was a meme.
Mm-hmm. You said it was a video.
Yeah.
This is not real. This is not real. Hold on. What the fuck is this? Don't think you'll go back on that? No, I don't, because so he's genuinely burning the things for the music video. I get what he's saying. Musically, he's not going to make more music as We Scheme because his story is done. So I'll tell you this, and it's not really my place to say this necessarily. The reason he went back on not unmasking until he hit 100,000 subscribers, he started really feeling superficial about how some of his subscribers had come about. He started feeling a little, and this is what I'm telling you, like as a friend, that he was telling me at the time.
Right.
And you can go back when I reacted to Late Knots. I even talked about this a little bit. I remember Mises and I had done the West Texas Mud Run the week prior with Justin Time, fucking what's his name, Montana, overtime.
Overtime.
We had just done the West Texas Mud Run with Overtime, Newbury, Jesse Howard, and Justin Time, and we were driving back from that shit, and Scheme had been texting me, and I was driving across Arkansas at the time, and I pulled over because we were on the phone, and he told me, he was like, "I'm gonna take off the mask today," and he had been telling me this for a little while beforehand. He was like, "Dude, I'm depressed about this shit." He's like, "It's eating at me. Like it's." He's like, I have, subscribers who came for this, subscribers who came for that. I'm not connecting with people as me, and I'm tired of not connecting with people as who I am. So the unmasking early was 100% like from a place of I know it sounds weird to say. Well, it's weird to say, but it was from a place of like mental health. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he told me, he's like, I'm about to premiere the video. He's like, you should watch it. And I thought it was going to be a slow build. And he told me straight up, I remember he was like, no, he's like, it's no slow build. He's like, as soon as the video starts, you'll know it. And if you go back and watch the Late Knots video, as soon as it starts, he's just on the camera without a mask on.
I wasn't
I
surprised
remember all
at
that.
all by how he looked. Just as I had expected.
Yeah, but
He's a really normal looking dude.
Yeah, but that was a healing thing for him, and I will say I'm not really surprised by the move so much, because We Scheme was a healing thing for him. You know what I mean? It was a character that he took on because he had given up on music, really, and was just accepting that he had to work what he was doing. I'm not going to talk about his whole life like that, but like
Right.
he had accepted that he was going in that lane. And so I'm not really surprised, like listening to his justification. Yes, the new album is the third part, really the closing point in the story. It started with fucking, I always forget the Once Upon a Loser, and then After the Tone, and then now A Tone from the Void. And it is a story. I mean, and I don't think he'll go back on it because he is doing what he was passionate about before We Scheme existed now. And he's getting
Yeah.
traction and he's putting the energy there. And I'm not surprised because really the need for We Scheme to live for him has died. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep. It's run its course.
So it's just,
It's bittersweet.
it's
It really is.
bittersweet because I'm happy for my friend, but I will say I resonate with We Scheme's music more than I resonate with After the Tone's music.
Yeah.
And it's one of those that I just kind of want to. I don't know. I get it. I do.
Right. I mean, it's also a growing process too.
Chat is see through and hard to read. That's because Jay doesn't know how to internet, and he started the shit in mobile mode.
Yeah, that's true. Hi, Spencer. Hi, Sam. Hi, Golden.
Hello, friends.
Hi, Flans.
Welcome to the ATRL after party where Alphatyler is pining for We Scheme right now.
I am. No,
Yep.
you gotta understand where it comes from. We Scheme
Oh, I do.
is a
I'm just
character
fucking
that
with
I
you.
love, and Rob is a person that I love. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not too
I
good
know.
to,
I'm just fucking with you. I know. It is an end of an era, and it's a sad one, but we also gotta go on with our lives.
Yeah, it just hits when it's somebody. I will say, like Scheme was, and I say this often. Scheme was like my first like best friend from YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Not well, maybe not first. Jason was probably my first best friend. Like Jason been with me through everything, but like
Yes.
Scheme was the first person that had like double my subscriber count that had no reason to care about me at all and
And
still
did,
for
yeah.
whatever reason did.
No, I feel you. It's the same reason why I hang around with you so much. I feel the
Ironic
same way.
Ironically, actually, Scheme and Ryan Upchurch, but we know where that second one landed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We'll leave that alone. Hey, Tater, and yes, Gordon, I broke it.
I'm still gonna fuck with
That's
that
all
second
on
one.
me.
I give no fucks.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I give Jay some ammo.
Yep, I'm still gonna fuck with that second one. I don't care. Oh boy, he's earned it.
Yeah, the recent shits went silly. Well, here's the thing. Okay, here's what, and I'm not gonna make this stream about like Ryan and Adam or anything, but I am gonna say this: like
Keep your mind.
with that shit, man. Like, how you gonna try and twist this shit when Adam is always fucking plugging for the working class American and all this? How you gonna try to twist some shit like he said literally fuck people for working? That's not what he was saying at all. That's not where it went at all. And now everybody is running this fucking narrative. Sam, I'm not calling you out because you were like the most recent person who said it directly to me who said this. I'm not talking about you, Sam, because I we had that conversation earlier, but I am saying like these motherfuckers are running this narrative of he's taking this shit out on Kurt because he wants to talk to Ryan. No, he's not. Like 1,000%. Adam and Kurt been having issues.
Yep.
Who did not know that Adam and Kurt had an issue? It has nothing to do with Ryan.
Yeah.
And I like Kurt and I like Adam. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even
Mhm.
coming from a fuck Kurt place. But it's like, dude, no, that was a continuation of a conversation that they should have had before then.
Mhm.
I absolutely agree with
Nope.
that. They should have had the conversation before Monday, but it's not like Kurt's not being a proxy for Adam. Come on now.
Right. And Golden, I am on Twitch, but I don't upload content on Twitch. I just go on Twitch to watch Alpha streams.
Jay is a consumer on Twitch.
Yep.
Mhm.
And they're running the narrative that he said L the whole fan base too when he did.
No, he did
Right.
not. He said, if you are a representative of it, then fuck them. Like,
I love
Yeah.
how he
Church-
pointed that out in his video too.
Church
Yeah.
That's
has
the reason I
totally-
brought up what Kansas confirmed in the reaction I watched.
I'm just gonna say this. I didn't watch that. I want you to finish that point because I haven't seen that. I don't know anything about it yet. I want to say this though too. Big ups to all the Adam haters for reposting the shit that Tim tried to delete and get rid of because Tim, here's the thing, honest to God, like Tim had the purest intentions. I respect him, I love him, and I understand why he deleted that shit and did not want it
They're
on
proving
his
he on
channel.
point by doing it.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, all the Adam haters re-uploaded it as soon as Tim got rid of it. But thank you to them because they are the only reason that Adam was able to pull that clip for his video. So shout out to all of you haters, man. Because
Yep,
thank you,
yep.
thank you.
Just proving the
And
point.
Heather does have a point. Watching the stream was fun. You can always read Alpha's mind by the way he strokes his beard.
Dude, I just want to say this real quick while we're still on the subject. Church has officially become CNN with all his fake news bullshit.
Well, I mean, he just did an interview with which one of them?
NBC.
Yeah,
NBC, yeah.
So,
Mhm.
I mean, hell, he's only one step away from CNN at this point. CNN owns NBC, right? Or MSNBC at least, for
Yeah,
sure.
No, yeah,
I
they
think
own
CNN
MSNBC.
owns most of the cable networks other than Fox.
I'm just saying, like, dog, you ain't. Phew.
He has totally gone against the things he preached against with this whole mainstream media shit.
Mhm.
I don't
Then
put this
you
in the
sell
video.
the Lamborghini. Hold on. You sell the Lamborghini that had a lot of the OG Creekers' names on it. Dog.
Yo, my name was on that. I'm sad.
Yeah, and that's pretty much shitting on the old the OG Creekers.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe he sold it because my name was on it, and he realized that. Maybe he walked out to get in it one day, and he saw my shit because it was kind of next to the fucking door handle. Maybe he just couldn't live with it anymore.
That or maybe he needs money for court cases and stuff that are hitting him.
I don't know, but I ain't gonna say that. But
What's funny is
I don't
I
know.
wasn't even looking for nothing,
speculating.
and I was watching a reaction, and Kansas Rebel Man confirmed it.
Confirmed
Out the
what?
blue,
What did he confirm?
that he sold the
You
Lambo.
confirm that? Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is. It was a prized possession for a
And-
long time because of all his fans signing it.
And then look at the white man interrupt the brown boy again.
Guess I gotta
Nope.
be a Posty fan now.
So anyway,
Yeah, the clips in
the way
Discord.
Kansas Rebel Man, confirmed that Church sold the Lambo, dude. Kansas sounded so betrayed, so hurt.
Yeah, I could
He
hear it in his
confirmed
voice.
that you can legit hear it in his voice, dude. It was bad.
Hold on, I'm gonna listen to this real quick.
All right.
Because I couldn't believe it. I was like, I gotta clip this, or somebody is gonna freaking disappear, and he's gonna go back and say, "No, it ain't so." Well, that
Who the fuck
there
is
you go, Tyler.
Andrew?
Tyler,
Who?
Warner Brothers owns CNN.
Warner? Who does?
Warner Brothers.
They own CNN.
Oh, okay. Cool. Do they also own NBC? Just curious.
Probably because they probably have MSNBC, so they probably have NBC.
Yeah, Time Warner probably owns a bunch of the shit.
What does it do?
No, they're
Oh,
on the
no, it's like
Comcast.
All I know is I can't wait to react to Adam's video, because in that video, I'm going to show the video where Church is wearing makeup on his face like a woman.
Mm.
Be like, all right, hey, you want to call these dudes for transgender people? Let's talk about you wearing makeup like a woman, my guy.
What's up, Alpha?
I was watching this video. That lady was hard charging.
Yeah.
Yo, that lady was hard charging with that. And then Kansas did seem sad as fuck. And then fucking. Well, she even said, well, that's sad as fuck.
If you noticed on the
Yeah.
clip too, she went and edited a freaking thing that said sad moment.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did. I didn't even notice who this chick was at first. Like, well, I don't know who this chick. I didn't realize it was on her channel. Damn.
What's the channel?
Damn. Oh, damn.
It's in the Discord under share videos.
Bad. I told you it was bad.
And see, he's been trying to keep it on the download.
You see the look up a trail in Kansas's face though when he said he sold the Lambo.
Well, it's not just that, bro. Real time, that chick's reaction, that was the look of betrayal that I'm talking about. Like, that chick, that's how every fan should fucking feel. Holy shit, though.
Well,
If you read the comments and go to mine
my name never made
on
that
the
shit,
video,
so
see part of
I don't
my
care.
comment, and I'm like, because I'm like, well, y'all said ACAL said F you to Creek Squad, but yeah, this is confirmed. That's a bigger F you to Creek Squad than what ACAL said.
Mm. By the way, Alpha, you see Sam's comment?
Don't take offense. It was my humor. Yeah, no. I mean, I ain't mad at you. I just, like, when it came up, I'm not mad at anybody. The problem is, like, I saw them like spinning that shit right away. You know what I mean? That shit is crazy. And yeah, Mr. Beast friend being outed as being a fucking predator, absolutely, man. That shit's horse shit.
Uh-huh.
Like, fuck that dude and fuck Mr. Beast. I'm not surprised. Here's the thing.
No, same.
I'm not
same shit came
surprised.
about Mr. Beast as well. Did you see that?
Yeah. What about Mr. Beast?
Apparently, somebody found a clip of him doing like the same shit. Mr. Beast himself.
Oh fuck!
That is
Yeah,
friend.
saying the N-word.
Biggest YouTuber is about to go down.
Bro,
But they're still
fuck
looking
him.
into it.
Well, everything that's done in the dark will eventually come to light.
I'm
Mr.
Go ahead.
Beast was just on Joe Rogan not long ago.
Mm-hmm.
that don't mean shit. Like, here's the thing to me, dog. Like, I don't give a fuck. If I found out my fucking dad tomorrow, if I found out that my dad is doing that shit behind scenes, I'm gonna feel real bad about it. Don't get me wrong. I'll be embarrassed as fuck, but fuck him. I hope he gets his fucking balls cut off and shoved down his throat. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, I don't give a fuck who you are. You should have to fucking. Oh man, I could go real graphic with this shit. I
understand, and we're not going to.
Like, I
was just saying too, like why I brought up Beast, Rogan. I hope Rogan calls him out if he finds out. Just like he called out that one dude a while back.
All these dudes, if you're into that shit, I'm sorry. If you look at a fucking kid and think, first of all, if you look at a kid and think that's attractive, there's something fucking wrong with you. You should start. You should immediately start trying to figure out what is wrong with you and work to remedy that. But if you're actually fucking moving and like sending messages, whatever, I don't give a fuck, man. If you are moving beyond that shit, like, I get it. There are dudes who have seen 16-year-olds out and they're like, oh, she's hot, not knowing that she was 16. You know what I'm saying? Like had that thought or whatever, and then been like, whoa, fuck that, or something. Like, whatever. Those dudes exist. Fine. Guess what?
Yeah.
None of them fucking acted on it, or they probably corrected themselves after they realized what was going on. But the fact is, we're not talking about people who passively saw somebody who was like an advanced teenager or something like that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about people who actively saw it and made contact with a fucking child. I don't give a
Right.
shit, man. You're a fucking child. We call 20-year-olds kids. Like
Yep.
Yeah.
you're
Exactly.
talking about somebody that's fucking pre even legally being an adult. You're talking about a child, man. Fuck you. Fuck you. I have
Yeah.
no remorse for you. I don't give a fuck if you off yourself. I don't give a fuck if somebody else offed you. I don't give a shit about any of that. If you're moving forward, whatever you do, I don't give a fuck if you spend life in prison. You don't deserve a fucking thing. You deserve 0 ounces of sympathy from me, and you
Yeah.
won't get them. You won't.
Amen.
Because I'll tell you what, you ever fucking look at my daughter, send her a message, try to talk to her, whatever, you won't have to worry about the FBI coming in or predator poachers coming in. I will fucking kill you.
Mm-hmm. I feel the same way.
And that's
This
how
shit,
every parent should be with their child. You know what I mean?
it's beyond disgusting, man. Like,
It is.
Yep.
It is the year exposure.
yeah. Well, and the fact that we live in a world where people are willing to cover this shit up, I'm sorry. Anybody, I don't give a fuck how close you are to me. You can be my best friend. You come out for that shit, I'm fucking outing you. I'm not just distancing from you. I'm fucking outing you. We're not cool anymore. Period.
Right.
That's the part that pisses me off. That's where I say that Mokon is such a shit tier human being. Don't try to fucking pin that shit toward me. Don't try to fucking lay that shit over here or throw that my way. Fuck you. Because
Amen.
anybody who knows me knows I'm not good with that.
Amen.
At all.
I mean,
100%.
There's evidence, and there's actual evidence. You can look this up on the internet. Dude was 25 years old, was with a 17-year-old, freaking strangles her, beat her, and is now on the domestic violence registry. You can find this on public record.
That
Yep.
narrative has been twisted, okay? Like that narrative has been twisted a little bit. Like, so yes, that as far as the charge, what he did, what he was wrong for, absolutely he's wrong for that. The stream though, like going back to the stream where he said, you know, she was 12, whatever, and then paused, whatever.
No, different girl. This is a different girl. She was 17 and he was 25.
No, I get that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only thing. I feel like it's best if we don't muddy conversations about shit like this by taking a different conversation. The other conversation where he was trying to say that she was 12 years older than him. Like, I don't like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it
Right.
from the other
No,
side. I
but
don't
I
like it
wasn't
when
talking
my
about that
side
one,
does
though.
that either.
Right.
Then that's yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about that one. No,
I know
I'm talking about the
you
one
weren't talking
official-
about her.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But that's what I'm saying. Shit like that muddies the conversation when you're trying to talk about the actual fucking issue, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He's a fucking moron though. Either way, fuck him.
Yep.
Fuck him for life for even trying to throw at anybody that any of us were cool with that shit once it actually came out, because once we all fucking learned and saw what it was, nah.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's kick this one off. Cilantro.
Ah,
And
Sam's got message in the chat there.
Yeah. Dug the charges, the DV against 17-year-old is real. That's the one that Jason was talking about. Yeah. It is real. And absolutely he's 100% a piece of shit for that. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm talking about the other one though.
Right.
Yeah.
When he misspoke, I got you.
Yeah, where he misspoke.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact for anyone who didn't see earlier, your boy tried to pierce his nose on stream earlier.
Ouch.
Yep.
Oh, I saw that shit.
Yep. I was there.
Better to have a nosebleed
But-
on the stream, man. He chose violence.
Well, I've had nosebleeds on my stream before. It's never been because I stabbed myself in the septum, okay?
Right.
Right. Sure.
Somebody, I forget if it was Jason, Rob Roxy or Formula said that we need to take up a collection and get you one of those bull rings for your nose.
Actually, Sierra was telling me. Sierra was asking me about it, and I'm considering calling my tattoo shop tomorrow and just seeing if their piercer can go ahead and push it through and just give me a bull ring. I don't have piercings. I'm not really. Yeah, I'm not really a piercing guy, but I figure since the hole is already there, I may as well just have him put me something in there. It's
Take
not a
advantage of it.
small. It's not a small hole. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys noticed. It took me quite a while to get it to stop bleeding.
Yep.
That's what she said.
So, for anybody who did miss it, I know Jay put this on mobile version, so you guys may not see that. I had this ring on, as I often do, and I went to rub my mustache down out of my nose hairs, and it caught right here at full speed and full force. And so this little guy just went on piercing through my septum and filled up about 5 rags of blood in my bathroom.
You should have seen Tyler's reaction when that shit hit.
Did you see my finger? I flicked my finger through and the whole thing was covered in blood. Okay?
I was looking at your face.
Yeah, I
I
thought.
was looking at your face, man. When you fucking reacted, I was like, damn, what the hell did you just do? Because you look like you're about to cry. Like you're like one of those dudes who's like, it takes a moment, has to catch his breath, and then all of a sudden, starts crying and shit.
Bro, that was not a good feeling, okay?
Welcome to our 9 viewers.
I mean, dude, you gotta
so
be
yeah.
good with the rings. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I've worn that ring for years. I mean, you guys have seen me wear that.
You should know better.
You guys have seen me wear that ring for at least 4 years at this point. I've been wearing that ring for a long time. I've never done anything remotely like that. And fucking it caught me off guard because I was confused. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was confused more than anything because I was like, why the fuck did that hurt?
Right, I think one time when you were wearing that, you scratched your face on with it, but it was never your nose.
Yeah, that was shitty. That was not enjoyable.
I bet.
So, Fireman, why the fuck have your last 2 requests on my streams been trolls? Okay, let's talk about that. You sent me the donkey squill, and now you've sent me the fucking Canadian Katie Noel. What are we doing? Is this our relationship now?
You totally forgot about the solo one I sent you in Discord.
You sent me solo one. Hold up.
In Discord.
Which solo one song did you send me?
I'm a cowboy.
Let me pull
it up
real quick.
I'm a cowboy.
You just listened to it in Discord and couldn't get through 30 seconds of it.
Wait, hold on. Solo one music. I'm a solo one cowboy. That one.
Yep.
Canadian Katie Noel.
Oh no! I do remember that. Why don't you like me? Are we not friends?
Well, the moon was supposed to be a troll. What? Truly.
If you're not getting trolled, at least in that way, then bro.
Yeah, I had forgotten about that shit. That shit was fucking
dog water.
That was the original fucking dog water. I think I responded. With a series of angry messages to you in Discord. Now that I'm thinking about it,
and I got minutes to listen to that song all the way through on his screen.
Listen,
better man than me.
That one was bad. And then the fucking. So the last time, I mean, the thing is, with the dude Alabama Countryman or whatever, like
it was a good song.
It was a good song that he ruined for no reason.
Yeah.
But
I didn't catch the first time I listened to it.
But then this
Yo.
shit today, I made it 30 seconds in, and I was like, "What the fuck are we doing here? Why are we
What up, Vinny?
doing this?"
What up, Vinny?
Well, Jay and Tater knew I was going to send it in. I warned
Oh,
them.
I didn't know the song, but I knew you were gonna send something. Yeah.
I'm just betrayed.
Well,
I have no
I mean
friends on the
that was
internet.
not the worst. That was not the worst video ever. I mean, the worst video to me on this ATRL. I was originally going to say Aaron's first request with that gaming video that he asked about, the commentary, but the worst video has to go to the one Nappy requested with the kid with the mayo.
Yeah.
Sam says, out of curiosity, what's the red fingernail polish all about?
Sometimes it's red, sometimes it's gray, sometimes it's purple. It's not really just about being red. So the funny thing is, periodically over time, I have a young daughter. Periodically over time, she'll paint my fingernails or whatever, want me to paint my fingernails with her. And every time I do it, the whole world acts like it's a fucking travesty, whatever. A long time ago, and I'm talking maybe like 6 years ago, 7 years, sometime around that time frame. I found it's called the painted male movement or whatever, really just to kind of like shout out domestic abuse and all that. And so the whole idea behind it is one fingernail. Now they're a lot more liberal than I go with shit where they get into fucking like income gaps and shit like that. I don't really like feel all that, but I do love a shout out to domestic abuse survivors and really like a cause for question for somebody to ask you a question of what is this about, what is that about. And that's why like you guys have seen me, like I've done dirt shows, you know what I'm saying, like I've done like redneck rave type shows as a DJ, coming in to fucking DJ a very country show with all of my nails painted or something like that, because I don't give a fuck about people's thoughts. But if you want to ask me a question, I would love to have a conversation with you about a serious issue. And so it really kind of runs back. If you want to know like the gist of it, it would be the painted male thing. But in general, if all of my fingernails are painted, that's because my daughter painted them. If just one is painted, then literally just to make people ask.
The chat's got jokes.
Huh?
The chat has jokes. Heather
Chat
says it's to match your shirt, silly. Golden says that's your period finger.
That's fun. That's fun. No, so like the thing is, when I was younger, I was very much into the scene of kids who painted their nails and stuff like that. Anyway,
The goth.
I wouldn't call myself that. I think I strayed away from that group, but sure. I was kind of in that scene. I was I was cool with that. But the thing is, when I was younger, goths were all about all black, and I never wore all black. Like I wore the shit like they wore, but like I would wear like electric blue pants and paint my fingernails lime green and shit like that. So I don't know. I just don't want to be boring.
You were a contrarian, basically.
Sure. I just don't want to be boring. You know what I mean?
I get you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh. Yeah. Jimmy, move your phone away from your
fucking phone, Jim.
Jesus Christ, dude, and shut the fuck up with your laugh, dude.
Sometimes I think he does that on purpose just to see if we're paying attention to him.
No.
But
no, I just have my phone charging next to the laptop, and sometimes it picks it up. But I moved it away.
I have fucking headphones on. That shit was literally like right in my fucking ear.
Yeah. No, that shit was loud.
Yeah, my bad. My bad.
Throw that bitch against the wall, Jim.
Shit.
I mean, I thought my troll of you with sending the Alan Wake music was bad.
You know what, Bubba? They sent me your fucking hard copy of my album back, and you know what? Just for that, I'm gonna wait a month now before I go to the post office.
Yeah.
And have them
Customs is a bitch to get through, for real though.
For real, dude.
Jim's always sweet, Heather. We don't give him a pass for that. All up back going. Like I said, like to me, it's not like a thing. Obviously, I'm not gay. I'm not some
Obviously.
kind of like feminine dude or whatever. Um, no,
There you go again, Jim.
there are causes. If there's anything to it, it's
Jay,
literally
please kick him.
just to
Not yet.
Jim, move your phone, bro.
My phone's not nowhere near my mic.
I don't believe you.
You know, I
I
don't
can't
believe
believe
you.
We're
you right
picking
now.
up we're picking up feedback.
Still? Alright, let me move it again. Alright, let me know if it happens again. If it happens again, I'll leave.
You don't have to leave. Just fix your phone or stop
Just keep it
watching
away from
porn.
the mic, the computer, whatever the fuck, dude. Just have it away.
Shouldn't happen again. Cilantro.
Okay, so I'll take it that if it happens again, I can kick you off, right?
Yeah, go for
Yes, yes.
Okay.
We won't
Please
have to
do.
kick you off if you throw your phone against the wall. Just break that bitch. Fuck it.
it.
It's
So Sam
Canadian
said,
anyway. It was probably the government probably bought it for you. Yeah.
No.
Sam said, yes, I wore slides on that catch so the predator could see them.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like fucking laugh in people's faces. You know what I'm saying? Like my thing is purely like I like things that make you ask me a question. Like when my daughter painted my nails a few weeks ago, she painted all of them. And I went into church that Sunday and everybody looked at me like I was Satan. And it's just funny to me because it's like what part of my character are you evaluating? What part of my relationship with God are you evaluating right now to come to that conclusion? Oh, you're not. You're looking at a surface level thing that could be cleaned off in 10 seconds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so again, people who are negative over that shit, I really don't give a fuck about,
Right.
Not saying that any of you guys are, because I know
Right.
that nobody asked or weighed in on that question from a negative place.
No.
It's just
Right.
I don't give a
No, I
fuck.
get it.
Yeah.
You're a girl dad, so I get it. Why
Yeah.
your nails get painted. It most of the time it has something to do between you and your daughter. That's something that you and her bond over. So like, who am I to judge?
Yeah, she likes so Sierra keeps an obscene amount of makeup and like nail polish and stuff like that. She had like specifically the last time she painted all of them, she had like 30 bottles probably. And
Mm-hmm.
she wanted to play like she had a store on the cat tower in the living room. And she was selling me and Sierra bottles of nail polish and stuff. Well, she sold me on, and then she wanted to make sure that they looked good. So she made me sit with her while she painted them. And it's like, yeah, I could clean it off, but who gives a fuck,
Right. I feel you.
Fred picked out the wedding colors. One was purple, so my daughter painted my toes purple. Yeah, I feel that. Church gave me crazy looks for my tattoo. Listen, dog. We've been going to this one church. We went a few times over the past few weeks because we've been kind of visiting around looking for a new church that we want to go to. And the second or third time that we went, I go to church however I dress in the morning, whatever I plan to wear for the day or, whatever. Church is another day for me. I go to church to have a connection with God and to set aside that time for God. I don't go to church for the people who are in the church or the preacher or whatever. And the second or third time that we had went to this particular church just visiting, the pastor decided that he wanted to change the topic of the sermon to people who don't dress up to church and come wearing a t-shirt and shorts or jeans or whatever. Now, I won't lie. Usually when I walk into church, I have on what I have on and I have my hat on. And then once the music and stuff starts, I throw my hat to the side and whatever, because I don't personally like wearing a hat in church. Not
Right.
because I think that there's anything wrong with it. If you want to wear a hat, wear a hat. I just don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
And so he decided to change the topic of the sermon to how people just don't care about dressing up for church anymore. He doesn't like wearing a suit and tie, but it's his uniform while he's in church and all this. And he was looking at me the whole time. And so I locked eyes with him. Sierra got real upset. You know, she's huffing and puffing beside me, whatever. And then he gets to a point, and I'm trying to remember exactly what he said, but it was around the time that he said, "This is my uniform when I'm coming to the house of God, you know, and if you're not putting on your uniform to interact with God's people," whatever. He went kind of down a weird path. But I laughed. And I could see on his face how bothered he was that I had laughed. And I was just like, you're not going to shake me, bro. We should have this conversation if it's really bothering you that much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like I was wearing a disrespectful shirt. I had a Sweetwater shirt on. You know, I buy a lot of equipment from Sweetwater. I like Sweetwater. Shout out to Sweetwater. If you guys don't know them, they're a great company to get music equipment from.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I was wearing a Sweetwater shirt. But it's like dude was clearly pressed about this, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, I'm not with you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But Sierra didn't look at him again for the rest of the service, and I was like, nah, I locked eyes with him. The second he started talking about clothes, I was like, let's fucking do this, bro.
Right.
So I was like, I choose violence.
No, it's not even me choosing violence. It's just like you're just wrong.
I'm just joking with you, dog.
Yeah, no, I feel you. But to Sam's point, nowhere does it say that God cares what you wear to go to a place and praise God. Exactly. Bro, Jesus was not wearing silk. You know what I'm saying? Like I will maintain Jesus was not wearing silk and you know, flourishing dyed lavender fucking robes or whatever. Jesus was wearing very poor looking shit. The bottom line is Jesus came as one of the people. He preached to one of the people. The aristocracy, the Pharisees, everybody hated him because of all that.
And all the chat seems to agree with you.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. I will talk about Jesus wherever I am, whatever I'm wearing. Like I don't care if my shirt, it's like I said earlier when I was reacting to that JJ song. If I'm wearing a weed shirt or a fuck you shirt, I'm not going to say, hold up, let me go change. I'm not dressed right to talk to you about God right now. Let me go change. Give me 5 minutes and then we'll pick this up. No, I'm going to talk to you however I am, whatever I am wearing, because either way, Jesus made a change in my life that I appreciate. And I want to show people that wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm wearing, you know, I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. If you guys haven't listened to, by the way, shout out to JJ Lawhorn, that Planting a Seed, I think it was called Planting a Seed.
Mm-hmm.
That song is fucking fire. Fantastic message.
That was
1,000%.
That was a wonderful song.
Right.
I really enjoyed that one.
Probably song of the night.
I'm really getting into JJ's music. I mean,
JJ's music is fantastic.
Oh yeah, and this is coming from a guy who lives out in California on the West Coast.
I was just also really glad that after that was my request with, you know, Athena's new song, because it kind of fit the vibe and everything.
No, it was a good song, good transition, good vibe. Jesus hung out with the poor, outcasts, and whores. Exactly. Yep. That's the thing. That's the thing. What was it? I think it's in Matthew. Jesus said John the Baptist came rebuking the wine bibbers and all this, and you called him. I can't remember what you called him, but Jesus came sitting with them, and you called him the same thing. The fact is, you're not going to like anything that doesn't fit your narrative, your exact definition of what people should be doing. You don't care. It's not about that. It's those moving goalposts, man. It said, surround yourself with other believers and you can have church. Yes, when two or more are gathered in my name,
Yep.
I'm there.
I preach that one all the time. Alpha can attest to that.
And to Golden's point, the Bible doesn't say we need to dress a certain way or that we can't cuss. No. Bottom line is the Bible says not to curse people. It says not to cast spells. Cursing is casting spells. You are casting spells on people. Cussing, what we call cursing for some reason, which is wrong. Cussing is a list of words. Damn, bitch, shit, ass, fuck, all that stuff. Man decided what those were. Those are nowhere in the Bible. There's not a list of those words that says these are wrong. As a matter of fact, some of those had different meanings at the time. If you go back and look, Jesus called a woman a dog at one point. Literally is the same as calling someone a bitch. If you go back, ass was a donkey. You know what I'm saying? Some of those words had different meaning. Hell,
Yeah.
you don't know what hell is. Honestly, if you go to the words that we use that we say are cuss words, damn is the worst word that we could use. That's why I stopped saying, if you notice, I will say fuck me before I will say damn it while I'm live or something.
Right.
Because I don't want to damn anything.
Well,
I don't want to see anything condemned to hell. I don't
Yeah,
want to see anyone or anything condemned to hell. And that is what you are saying to do. That is what you are hoping for when you say damn it. That is, whether you realize it or not, damn is a condemnation to hell. I don't want to say damn things. I would rather say fuck me, because fuck is a much less offensive word than damn.
Hi,
Yeah, no.
Mandy. And my point that I've always said is Jesus spoke to people in the vernacular that they would understand. So he probably spoke with, at the time, cuss words, but not the cursing of people.
Yeah.
No, but that's something that's actually like I've picked up recently too, because ever since you spoke about that first time about the whole damn, like the word,
Yeah.
it's something I started doing myself too. Like I used to say it all the time. It was like secondhand to me. But yeah, I stopped that ever since you explained it.
I still catch myself saying it every now and again. I try my best and like holding back on that. It's tough, man. Especially when you make it a habit.
100%.
My thing is, and I'm not saying I never say it. I don't mean it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like damn just slips out sometimes, because always to me that was the least offensive word, and so it's, you know, I grew very comfortable saying damn a lot.
I try to make it in a way where if I'm gonna say it, it's gonna be in the context where I'm using it for like comedic timing. You know what I mean? Like when we talk about certain things, we're all trying to be funny or whatever, horse around, and I'm be like, well, damn. You know what I mean? Like just random out of the blue.
Right. No, and that's what I'm saying. But when I really started thinking about what the word means, like, I don't want to say, you know, for example, I don't want to say, damn, Jim. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say that. I would rather say, fuck you, Jim.
Yeah.
And HBR, I'm only gay for you on Thursdays.
Whoa!
On Thursdays.
Feel free to hit the link, HBR, if you want.
We do have one more open spot, y'all. I think you have
HRB.
one more open spot, yeah.
Yep.
Ignore the fact that Jay fucked up the stream format, made it mobile mode.
Yeah, but I figured out how to get rid of the comments, so I took the overlay off, basically.
Still, you're still in mobile mode.
Yeah, I know. It won't take me out of it because of the way I started my stream up.
But that's one of the things you can't change unless you restart it.
Yep.
God is a jealous God, put no other God before him. Exactly, Sev.
100%.
Let's see. And Savannah also said I don't like the GD word. No, I can honestly say never in my life have I said that. Never will I say that. I will not use that word.
HBR, don't be a lame-o. Hit the link.
Well, getting interrupted by the white man again.
That's because you just won't shut up. Okay, go ahead, talk.
I mean, damn. I mean, you talk
Look at
way
that.
more than I do.
Jay's trying to lord over all of us. Look at how his picture is bigger.
Yeah.
Yes, Chris, that is the reason why this looks like this. Jay started the stream in mobile mode because he doesn't understand technology.
Yeah, I'm an old fuck.
Yeah, that's something that I can't stand when people use that, and it's gotten to a point where it like.
I like to Jay likes the other Mexican talk.
See, I'll say this though. On that note, a lot of people will condemn that, but be perfectly fine with people saying JC, like cheese and rice. Here's the thing: the Lord's name in vain is not just confined to saying GD. It's if you say OMG or cheese and rice, like whatever, as an exclamation, there's empty. The Lord's name in vain is using his name without purpose, using his name empty. And the fact is, when you say, I'm going to say it as an example, even though, like,
don't.
I'm just saying
use the initials.
Well, no, this isn't.
Let him make his point. Let him make his point. Go ahead, Tyler.
It's not in vain in this context, but like people are so quick to watch a movie or something or see something crazy happen and they'll be like, Jesus, or something like that is in vain. That is using the Lord's name in vain. Like 100%. People do not recognize what they are doing in that moment because we have become so desensitized to it. There's no difference between that and saying GD. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No, and
I'm actually going to see him in September in Kentucky, Savannah. I don't really care about Brantley too much, but I want to go see Adam and Demon.
Another thing I've been working on too is replacing, my God with my goodness or goodness gracious.
Yeah. I started, and people made fun of me for a little while when I started doing it. You guys can probably remember it. It was within the last 2 years. But I used to be really bad for the JC and the OMGs and stuff like that. And like I started saying gosh and goodness a lot more, and people started kind of making fun of it. But it's like, I don't really care, like get mad at me for it, or maybe I sound lame, whatever. Like I realized what the shit was, like there's no no purpose behind it.
I still have my slips and stumbles, and I'll say, Jesus Christ or Jesus or for Christ's sakes, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Like I said, it's a hard habit. One of those hard habits that that you're trying to break.
Yeah.
What are the ticket process looking like for you, Savannah? So where they're coming out here, I'm not gonna lie. So when I looked, I think it was right around 100 for pit tickets, but it was the price on it was the same price that I paid last time I saw church at the same place, and so I think it's a lot on the arenas more than it is on them. I don't think they set the prices up higher, but I'm curious. I know Ticketmaster has been really bad lately about jacking prices up for tickets from artist performances and stuff.
And according to HBR, Jay got beaver damned.
Fun of me regardless because I'm lame. Maybe Doom, maybe.
Another thing is that I always tell people is you got to remember
no. Pause. You're paying $25 to go to the show? Fucking, I'm coming down to Savannah. Fuck watching the shit in Kentucky. I can drive to Savannah, Georgia, and pay $25 for a show for cheaper than what I paid up here.
Well, they're going for higher than that in Tupelo.
Hell, I'm about to come down there, and I'm gonna be like, look. I'm gonna be like, I got Sav. Sav wants a picture with Brantley. Get me backstage, and let Sav get a picture right here. I'm about to be all y'all's best friend. If it's fucking $25 down there where you're at, because I promise you, I can. Never mind. I'm just saying, I've already made it clear I'm not watching Brantley's show. Okay, but I gotta go. Because my mother-in-law is a fan. No, there's no issues with Ticketmaster. They just jacking up the prices and shit like that. Think you're burned on concerts? I feel that. I went through that phase for a little while. I used to go to a lot of concerts. Honestly, I feel that way a lot. Like being somebody who goes to shows on the performing side, I can tell you I don't get excited about shows. You know what I mean? Literally. So the last concert I think that I went to by choice was an Upchurch concert. I'm literally only going to this one to see Demon and Adam. Like I'm not a fan of Brantley. I've seen Brantley in concert before, and that was fucking terrible. I wasn't a fan of Brantley then, but I want to go for Demon and Adam.
Man, I would love to see
but
Adam live.
Like as somebody who does shows, I have zero interest 90% of the time to go to a concert. Ludacris is coming to the same place that they're performing in out by me, and I'm not going to see Luda. Which
I love to go to concerts. I just can't afford it right now.
Yeah, same.
What happened in Nashville? Just
I don't know.
shows. You go to a lot of house shows, Golden? They do house shows out here a lot. To be fair, too, WWE actually comes out here and does a lot of fucking dark shows. And it's really cool because I like house shows because you can actually, even big names, when Bray was still alive, like, it's so easy to pop in and, like, you know, get a selfie with like big names on the roster. You know what I'm saying? Like, house shows are where it's at.
Hi, Ren.
I remember they did a house show out here in Cali where the main event was Orton and Cena in a cage match.
That's fucking crazy. See, like, shit like that, man. Like, that's a dope ass house show. You know what I mean? And the thing is, if you've ever been to a house show, you know, like, you see a lot of the shit that they're working on coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Some of them are like pay-per-view events, man. Like, who?
Oh, damn, Sav.
And Orton in a cage match.
Told you the dog couldn't come in. That sucks, Savannah.
I will never forget the match that went down here, WCW, that they had in the back of an 18-wheeler.
They what?
Yeah, had a wrestling match in the back of an 18-wheeler.
That's pretty dope.
Wait, in WCW?
Yeah, I'm lucky. Biloxi gets shows where they'll do the recorded for either SmackDown or Raw if they are down here for it.
I remember that match you're talking about in WCW. That wasn't a 18-wheeler. It was one of those farm trucks with the big flatbed in the back, the wood sidings, and they had hay back there. It was Dustin Rhodes. Yeah. I forget who he was wrestling, but yeah, it was one of those.
Yeah, that happened here.
Okay, Savannah. It's not Sav, it's Savannah.
That's my bad. I get super used to shortening names.
Yeah.
I think Jay heard me and just piggybacked.
I did.
I got us both in trouble. It's okay. I was that guy in school.
That peer pressure. But back to what we were talking about with religion. I tell people all the time, you know, just because you slip doesn't mean that, you know, you're going to hell because you slipped. You know, you have to remember the last perfect person to walk the face of the earth they crucified. So you just try to do better next time and ask for forgiveness.
And repent.
Hardy, I met Matt.
You have to repent. Like, and there's still shit that I'm working on. Like, always.
True that. As long as it's in my state, I'll go. I feel that. Yeah, no. Live wrestling shows. I like local promotions a lot too. I know that they're not as glitzy and as glammy.
Oh, they had a bunch of them around here.
Yeah. No, like, local shows are the shit. If you've never been to one, you should go to fucking a house show.
Yes.
Not a salve. That is a goot. Well, salve is different than sav. Sav is just the shortening of Savannah. But I completely understand. My first name is Jeffrey, and I hate when people call me Jeff.
Okay.
So I get.
You know, you done fucked up just then.
No, I mean, if anybody does it, they know that I don't talk to them anymore.
So I trolled. So calm your damn rolls.
Luda is not old news, Vinny. Luda is a fucking legend, okay? Let's not do that.
Vinny's very opinionated too.
That's fine, but Luda, you cannot call. That's just like saying, well, Tupac's old news.
And we'll pray for you, Doom.
Let's see.
And by the way, Tyler, you lied. You said if anyone calls you Jeff, you will punch them in the face. So.
Well, that's true, but the last person who called me Jeff got timed out on my stream for a few minutes and then never came back.
Right.
But you know me, I like to troll you.
That's the one that I don't know. I think it's respect for my dad. Like I just don't do that one. Like I've never used that name. It's my name, but I've never used it. Like even in the military, like people would call me that.
Yeah, well, I never really called
Yeah.
Or Ty.
Yeah, I refer to him as Alpha.
Bro, have I ever told you guys about when I showed up for kindergarten for the first time? That's Geminator Golden. Geminator's always fapping while we're on stream, and so he's got to keep that porn stream running pretty steady. But when I showed up for kindergarten, the guidance counselor was doing like orientation, whatever, checking everybody's names, and he just started, now Jeffrey, and bro, I did not hear a fucking word that man said because the whole time he was talking, I thought he was talking to my dad. And so I ignored every word that he said. And then he got to like something at some point. He was like, "Are you listening?" And I looked up. So kindergarten, because of that conversation, the reason I remember that conversation so well, that was when I learned that my first name was Jeffrey.
And Golden, that's probably it. Geminator can't just be on a live without doing something else.
It's the ADHD. It's the adhead.
Yep. And Ren, that's cool. She's trying to go to Mayday, which is going to be in her city soon.
Oh, Mayday's fire.
Mayday parade?
No, WWE
Mayday.
Also, I'm pretty sure Ren is a dude, Jay.
Well, I know Ren from Athena's Discord, and no, she's not.
Well, Ren corrected me in the chat one day and said I'm a dude.
Unless I'm thinking of the wrong person.
Ren, I'm gonna need a ruling here. I'm not trying to put you in a box either way, but I need to know because I'm 90% sure that you corrected me one day when I called you she, and you were a dude.
Got an LMAFO out of it.
That's not an answer.
No, that is not an answer. That's a Tom McDonald answer.
Well, there was a response and I missed it.
Mayday the group.
Yeah, see, told you. Used to be with Strange Music.
Different Ren then. Definitely female. Okay, cool.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah, like I said, somebody whose first name was Ren in a stream where we were talking about Athena, because I know that you're like you're in Athena's crew, but somebody definitely in that area corrected me and said that they were a dude because I was like, oh shit, my bad. I'm not gonna lie, it was you, but you may have been talking to somebody else about a different thing, and I just took that as it was to me.
Yeah, I think you got messed up with your lines crossed basically then.
Oh, the chat's way behind. Tupac is definitely a legend, Vinny, but in the same vein, you can't call Luda old news because Luda is also a legend. I'm sorry to inform you. You can go through the history of hip hop, and if you go regionally, especially, like tell me somebody else in Southern hip hop that was more iconic than Luda. I mean, you can, but there are only a few examples, and they are all debatable.
Yep.
Luda is a legend. Is he Tupac status? No, but is he a legend? Absolutely. Right. He's definitely not old news.
Put it this way: Luda is a legend in his own right.
Yeah, Luda is a legend, though. Luda is a fucking titan in hip hop.
Right.
Old news or not, I agree that he's dated. I agree that he's an actor, whatever, like all this. Y'all have heard me meticulously list out my top 10.
Yep.
And you know, there's a reason that Luda is arguably in it. Yeah, Luda's a legend, though. And you can't take that away from it. Like, literally, subjectively, you can say that you don't like Luda. Objectively, you cannot take him out of
the equation.
Top 20 conversation.
Luda's in the same area as Mike Jones, as in regional.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like how Tyler just repeated me.
We said it at roughly the same time on my end.
You repeated me, dog.
No, y'all came through at the same time on my end. So
there goes Jay.
You just got to he got to take whatever swaps he can to take the brown man down.
Well, yeah, I mean, exactly. I get picked on it almost as much as Jim and does, so why not?
Luda is a better actor than a rapper. I don't know about that. I mean, I think he's a pretty mid actor, if I'm being honest. And as a rapper, I actually listened to him a lot in the 90s. So I would say I like his music a lot more than his acting, personally.
I like DMX acting more. Well, DMX had good acting and good music.
DMX was the shit. I thought DMX was a shitty actor. You're entitled to your opinion. I thought DMX was a shit ass actor. I watched Cradle of the Grave. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good movie, man.
I think he was a better actor than Ludacris. Just me.
I'll agree with you on that because I think that they're both dog shit actors. He's probably a better actor than Luda. Yeah. Luda's not a great actor at all.
But DMX is a beast on that mic, though.
Yeah, DMX is a legend, man. Hands down. If anybody's trying to take away from, I will slap you if you say that DMX is not a good rapper.
I gotta agree with Ren on that one, though. Method is a surprisingly good actor as he's popped up in the acting circles.
I gotta think of what have I seen Method?
How High?
In anything?
How High? Yeah, that's the most famous one.
Okay, yeah, but that's not. You don't really have to act too well to be in How High.
No.
You just gotta fucking exist.
I know he's been in other films. I just can't think of him on the top of my head.
I agree with that, Ren.
Method Man was in Keanu. Key and Peele. Have you guys not seen that?
No.
Peele, like,
yeah, it's a movie with Key and Peele in it.
No, I haven't seen that.
It's a good one.
Who would you say is the corniest actor and artist?
Corniest,
as in the country rap or rap category.
Will Smith.
Corniest artist?
Or in actor, like both.
Both together.
Yep.
Hold on. I think about rappers who've been in movies. Fucking Lil Bow Wow.
Goofy corniest one.
Okay, first of all, no, The Fresh Prince is timeless, and And so, you know what? Will Smith has been in too many movies that I love, too many legendary movies. Fucking Men in Black.
Well, Will Smith, I don't consider the rapper no more. He's more of an actor.
Yeah, let's put aside the Fresh Prince and pretend that we all did not have beloved moments throughout that series. Let's look at Men in Black. Let's look at fucking movies. I'm Legend.
Hancock.
Independence Day, Hancock.
No, Hancock was corny. We're not going to corny examples.
No.
Independence Day.
I like that movie.
Independence Day is a good one. I like Independence Day.
I think, yeah, Independence Day is good. No, Will Smith is great. As far as fucking corny, I would say probably Lil Bow Wow. Or no.
You're not even going to say Kid Rock?
No, you know what? I think Nick Cannon counts, so I'm going to go with Nick Cannon.
Yeah, Nick Cannon. Bow Wow got
Ren says Weird Al.
Weird Al's a parody artist. I wouldn't really count him.
Yeah, I don't really count him either. Although White and Nerdy was a fucking timeless classic, okay?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And all about the pinions.
Amish Paradise was pretty cool.
They see me mowing my front lawn. Come on, though.
But when you talk about Weird Al and his acting, UHF, that's a funny ass movie.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't give it to him. I would say final answer Nick Cannon.
Yes.
I gotta agree with you on that one.
Well, as acting, even though I like Kid Rock, I think he's more cornier in acting than Lil Bow Wow.
What was he in? I remember a movie.
He was in Joe Dirt, Biker Boys.
That was it.
No, he was in Biker Boys.
Well, I mean, he wasn't in much though. There's only a couple of films.
And he had acting. Well, wasn't really an acting role, but in Silicon Valley, the TV series.
Yeah, I gotta land. I gotta land with Nick Cannon because he was shitty at acting and rapping.
Yeah,
I disagree, Tech.
He's corny at both. Huh?
Kid Rock is too much of a badass. I can't give him anything that's corny.
Like I said, I disagree with Tech. LL Cool J is a pretty good actor and rapper.
Yes.
I think he was a good rapper for his time. But you're losing me if you're trying to justify him as an actor. No, you know who was a corny rapper and actor? Was Shaq.
Yes, I'll agree with you on that one.
I don't know. I have to put Nick Cannon though because it's Nick Cannon.
Yeah, he's probably better than Nick Cannon, but like, if you go back to that album that Shaq dropped in the '90s, I'm gonna dribble on him. I don't give a heck. Like,
yeah.
As a rapper, Shaq gave me some doo-doo bars, and as an actor, he gave me a fucking Genie movie.
Well, I mean, he was also in that Superman Man of Steel movie, and it was okay. It wasn't the best, but it was okay.
What are your thoughts on Ice Cube as an actor?
Fan-fucking-tastic!
I love Ice Cube.
Ice Cube is a king. Okay, Ice Cube is a king and will continue to be a king in every fucking thing that he does for the rest of his life.
I feel like had Tyler gone in the other direction, Jimmy would have agreed that Ice Cube was not a good actor.
No, I was just willing. I was waiting to see what they would say. I was waiting to hear,
Exactly. You were waiting to see which way Tyler
I love
would
Ice
go,
Cube.
And no. Jimmy, you're waiting to see which direction Tyler would go, and no matter what, you were going to agree with him.
No, I wasn't.
Ren, we don't.
If Ice Cube, I mean, if Tyler would have said Ice Cube sucked, I would have fully confronted him and tried to sway him.
Ren,
I love Ice Cube as an actor and rapper.
We don't acknowledge Diddy. Diddy is a plague.
No
okay, I hope he's a prison bitch already, and I hope he gets turned inside out and dies from rectal bleeding.
Yes.
Hey man, be joining R. Kelly soon.
Huh?
I said he's going to be joining R. Kelly soon.
Yep. Facts.
Yeah, fuck Diddy.
No Diddy.
Like, I was on some fuck Diddy shit a long time before this shit happened. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Golden calling Jiminator out.
I always
They
knew there
say.
was something weird about him for a good minute.
Look how many music careers he's basically killed off of people.
Yeah. Golden said Jiminator saw his comment and said something because nobody else did.
Can we
I
shout
didn't
out?
see it.
Can we shout out M real quick though for calling out Diddy a long time ago and everybody like laughed at it or ignored it?
Yep.
Like my man Ben calling Diddy out. Okay.
Called him out for putting that hit on Pac.
And now it's coming true.
It's coming true. We finding all this evidence, man. Diddy gonna be a prison bitch. He gonna be just a fucking hot pocket.
I kind of agree with Tech there. Tech said Ja Rule was the worst actor or singer.
I fucked with some of Diddy's music. I'm not gonna lie. Like, don't get me wrong. I've had a measure of respect over the years for Diddy. As I'm gonna let Jim finish clacking. I've had a measure of respect over the years for Diddy. As you know, as he's an OG. He was an OG. But all respect that I ever had was fucking lost. And honestly, just so much was substantiated when that shit came out. Now, as far as his, like I said, I fucked with some of his music. I did not fuck with Diddy. Like he never seemed like a good guy. And there were there have been for too long too many stories about Diddy parties and like shady shit Diddy was running and all that. But like too much of the shit was surface level. Like too many opportunities existed for Diddy, for people to know
for Diddy to do wrong.
You know? Yeah. And everybody just gave man a pass over that.
Yep.
So fuck it. Like if you're surprised by this shit, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, my opinion on Diddy has always been that he was a subpar rapper that only got famous because a friend died. And I always thought that he had a hand in it.
Oh, he definitely did. There was a reason why the Notorious B.I.G. Suburban had decals on it and his didn't.
Yeah. Well, there's that. And it's so if you look at Biggie dying, like Diddy and Jay-Z both capitalized on that shit. Like 100%. I'm not saying that like I ain't trying to stir the next pot or anything because Jay-Z is a legendary rapper. He's a great businessman, whatever, but like
shit's your human though.
Jay and Diddy both did a lot of dirty shit Biggie's way. Suge nailed his ass with facts.
And nailed him.
Biggie. No, fair enough. As far as Suge, I know that's a big. I mean, yeah, that's probably the dominant theory for years is that Suge laid it out, but nah, man. Like looking at Diddy,
Diddy planned that shit.
Yeah,
to a T.
But I think Diddy and Jay-Z probably had the bigger driving force behind that.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
I think there's a reason why
I can't stop y'all.
There's a reason why Eminem only did one song with Jay-Z ever, and that was Renegade, and then he never did anything else with him since.
You didn't know who he was until you saw that news story. I've known who Diddy was. I mean, it's impossible. Like, well, I won't say it's impossible. If you're ingrained in hip hop culture, like Diddy has been a part of that for years. You know what I mean?
In the 2000s, Diddy owned TRL. Basically.
Yeah.
And supposedly he was a great producer, and it was better at producing than rapping. But now with all the revelations, he wasn't even that great of a producer. He just had connections.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said,
most of his music was also featuring somebody all the time.
if I'm being real, like I want to say like Jay is disconnected from like the Diddy shit that Diddy did, like that new shit that got him locked up and all that. But as far as the shit with Big, like yeah, no, like that shit, I cannot ignore how much Jay benefited from that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Digging pockets and zippers. Yep. Oh, 100%. I don't know this name you speak of, Savannah.
Yeah, I don't really. Well, nah, fuck, I'll say it because I'm not fucking afraid to say names. Fuck Ryan Upchurch.
I'm just gonna start calling him no title.
I'm not afraid to say names either, but I'm not gonna pretend I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
I
did for a long time. I did for a
Mm-hmm.
long time. Not pretend.
Same
I
here.
did like him for a long time,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
Same here.
No, I liked him for a long time until recently, and with the shit with Mises, and then I lost all respect for him.
Yep.
For the past few months, my man has shown me his true colors.
True.
Not just the shit that between him and Mises, but how he came at my best friend right here, Alphatyler, and how he came at me, and now the way he's doing Adam.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, nah, fuck him at this point.
And just all around what's coming out about him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, all love, and I even started all this as recently as like a month ago. I was even saying like, yeah, I still like his music. I'm still gonna listen to songs and stuff like that. And all y'all were like, "Nah, you're too soft. Like, I can't even do that. Whatever." And I was like, "Nah, but I don't feel like that. I can't listen to his music anymore. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I can't. No.
I mean, I unsubbed from him a while ago because his music recently has been trash, and then he's just been all about the drama.
I don't know, Golden. What is where's the toilet paper guy coming from? What are we
referencing?
What is that? What is the toilet paper?
We need answers.
We're waiting awkwardly. Old man found New Breed. I will say New Breed is a great guy. Jesse Howard is a great guy. Love those dudes. Met those dudes. Done a show with those dudes. And fantastic fellas. I'll be missing you.
Yeah, the ripoff of the Police song.
Oh, come on. Hip hop uses samples, Jay. You're a hip hop.
Oh, I know.
I never knew the ball was a sample, but it is.
What is that sample?
Money, money, money.
That's it?
About. Let's see.
You don't have to send us a video, Golden. Just tell us what you're talking about toilet paper. It's not that important.
It might be.
I mean, it is your after party stuff.
That song did not feature Diddy. That was actually Diddy's song on the No Way Out album. I'll Be Missing You. It featured Faith Evans and 112.
Well, my bad.
Well, no, I was reading.
Still a good
Doom's
song.
comment. No,
Right.
it is. I'm not taking anything away from it, but I'm just saying it was actually his song on his album, No Way Out. It was Puff
I'll
Daddy and the
say,
Family, No Way Out.
I'll say, to Ren's point on Gambino, I damn near counted Gambino as one of the corniest, but I actually respect that dude. I don't agree with him, but I like his art. Like his art is definitely in a different direction from where.
But yeah, Kid Rock's Ball with Ball is sampled of Money, Money, Money by BZB. I didn't know that until I ran across it on Reddit.
Yeah, I like some of Gambino stuff.
I like the party.
He did a TV show called Atlanta, which was really good.
If Nappy were here, Jay, he would tell you that he knows for a fact that you do not party.
I don't know how anybody other than Alpha can say that, and Geminator maybe, because none of you have met me and seen me in person.
I'm not saying me. I said Nappy. Nappy will say that.
Oh, I know. I understand. But again,
well, you said I don't know how any of you.
Well, okay, my point still stands that the only people that have met me in person is Alpha and Geminator. So even Nampy doesn't know whether or not I actually like the party or not.
Did Tyler hop out?
Looks like he did.
He probably got cut off. Probably got cut out or something.
Or had a call. That's cool, Brian. I've never been a Gambino fan.
You wouldn't say that if his brother was here.
Yes, I would.
Hello.
Yeah, I heard that dude's been lonely.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Ah, Alpha says Restream is noping him.
Oh, well, ain't that a bitch? Restream says, yeah, your white privileges are up, so we're pulling you down. We're canceling you.
His stream was noping him too for a little while.
I don't know. I think he was just pressing the wrong buttons.
Probably. We also have been live for an hour and 47 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm fucking tired and I'm falling asleep. I don't know if you can hear in my voice. So
I'm about to hit the hay.
Go ahead and call it a night and hit the old haystack for myself. So y'all have a nice night. I'm out.
See you later, JJV.
See you.
Have a good one.
Fuck off, Jim and Air. No hate. Later.
Got you.
I don't know how to do that, Golden. I can try to send it again if I can figure out where it is. There he is.
Oh, hey! I made it back
Welcome
in.
back. Welcome back. Yeah, if you weren't able If you weren't able to rejoin, I was just gonna end it. But since you rejoined, we'll go a little longer.
Well, I was gonna say this was literally my last time trying to join again, and I was just gonna say I'm going to bed because I'm sleepy as shit anyway. But yeah. I don't know. Where was the conversation? Where can we? Where's a good place to pick up?
I don't remember. I think it was the last thing we were talking about was Gambino's album and or fucking the thing Golden was talking about with the toilet paper.
Gambino's album, I don't like what I've heard from it, but like I said, like for me, Gambino's music is very opposed to where I stand on a lot of things. There are just certain songs that kind of hit me, like This Is America with the video, not as a song, but like This Is America as a video was artistic and I appreciated it. That said, I don't like what he was trying to say or the point that he was trying to prove necessarily. But I respect it. I respect any artist who makes genuine art, whether I agree with it or not.
Okay.
Yeah, Gambino's hit or miss for me. His album, what I've heard from it, isn't my taste, you know. But shout out to him.
Is it rap?
Huh?
Yeah.
Gambino's album, is it rap?
I would say that technically yes, but the new one, what I've heard, really doesn't have rap at the forefront. You know, not traditional hip hop anyway.
Ren said I was being hypnotized by Biggie because I started singing the lyrics to "Hypnotized by Biggie."
Oh fuck! Well, this is why you don't try to cut up old credit cards at 4 a.m. Hold on.
You shut yourself?
No, not really. Kinda though.
Damn.
This man can't stop hurting himself.
Just hit the old reset button down there. I guess I cut myself a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. There we go. Mine's more of a Gambit on styles. Yeah. No, and Gambino's really good for busting out and not holding himself in a single box. But I would say as a broad category, yes, the album is hip hop. But to Ren's point, it's not like the album is not exclusively just vanilla hip hop.
Right.
Not as people know the genre today, but the genre today is also not consistently real hip hop. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Real hip hop doesn't have to fucking fit in a box.
Right.
It's a beautiful thing about the history of hip hop.
Not to mention, like you were saying when we were playing Whatever Happened to the DJ, is pretty much most rappers nowadays are just over glorified fucking karaoke singers.
Yeah, they get a really cool beat and they go out and rap on it. I mean, as far as it goes, you know, to the point of samples being a problem in hip hop. Hip hop was originally exclusively samples.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it! Now we got the waterworks running. Fuck.
Yeah.
I like Common and Pete Rock. I like Common. I think Common's really solid.
Yeah, he's somebody I haven't heard a lot of music from. Just watch more movies.
Fucking Doom.
I don't see Doom.
Or Jason. I'm Jason. I'm sorry.
Damn. This one's kind of getting out of hand, so I'm gonna go and clean this up and head to bed.
I feel you.
Yeah, I think I'm finna hit the hay too.
But yeah, the two, I can't say that I really like Pete Rock that much, but I like Common.
Yeah, I like them both a little bit. Not overly fans of either, but I like some of their stuff.
or peroxide will help this.
Hopefully.
Let's find out. Might buy you a couple more minutes if it fizzes up good.
Cool. We got 11 viewers. Shout out to our 11 viewers with only 3 or 4 people actually typing in the chat.
Nice track to playing on some old school Chicago vibes. Well, that was what I was going to say a minute ago. Common to me is the best example of a Chicago sound. You know how New York, Atlanta hip hop, Houston hip hop, New York hip hop, West Coast hip hop, they all have defining sounds. One of my favorite things about Common is that Common kind of embodies that Chicago sound. And it's rare because really for a Chicago sound, you have Common or you have Kanye. And Kanye, while Kanye is fantastic, Kanye is a legend, don't get me wrong, but Kanye adapted a lot and morphed.
Yeah.
Yep. So it turns out the peroxide's not really helping me deal with this issue. So I'm going to go ahead and try to salvage the end of my finger here because I don't know if you can tell, but it's I got a pretty good nick over on the side, and yeah, this guy's not wanting to chill out. So
yeah, go take care of it. We'll probably be shutting it down.
This is the second injury I've had tonight. I'm gonna throw myself in a padded room. This one's kind of itchy. I think it's trying to heal already.
Maybe, or you might have gotten some bacteria in there, and you need the peroxide.
I already put peroxide on it twice. Don't tell me how to live my life.
All right, it is what it is. I'm sorry you spilled 140 proof, Heather.
It's a bleeder, and I need a Band-Aid. So the only Band-Aids I have in my house are Princess Band-Aids because I firmly prefer to live by the mentality that either it needs stitches or it ain't that bad.
Super glue.
This does not need stitches, and so I'm led to believe that it ain't that bad. The reason I have Princess Band-Aids in my house is because my daughter is 5 and she needs Band-Aids.
Right.
Allegedly. I'm not sure that she needs them, but she wears them. Holy shit, it won't stop every time I wipe it. Like the bitch just fills back up. What the fuck are we doing here?
Savannah says put some ice on it, and Ren says, well, Buttercup Princess, go get one.
I don't keep ice either. I don't like cold things. The ice is my wife's, and she'll be mad at me if I use it on my finger.
Super glue helps.
I don't think it's that bad. We'll just what we got? All right, so in my immediate vicinity, I have matches, a pistol, and a knife. So what can I do to fix this situation with those things?
Savannah said you can put cotton whatever on it and electrical tape.
My electrical tape is in my truck, though. Haha.
Ren says plastic isn't worth it. Paper towel, tight, something clean.
Go pee on it. I already peed before I came here. I don't know. We'll wrap it up for a minute. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Keep it elevated above your heart.
What if I put it down at my ankles? Hold on.
That's supposed to make it bleed more.
It's all right. It's just a little cut. Like if you could see it, I don't know why it's even bleeding so much. Like if you could see the actual cut that I gave myself, like it's not that bad. Hold up.
You know the real reason why it's bleeding so much right now?
Because I've drank alcohol.
Yep.
No, that's not true.
Alcohol is a blood thinner.
No way. That can't be true.
Hmm?
Pressure works, just need a good grip. My grip's been slipping. Never mind.
Well, we only got about 30 more seconds until we've hit the 2-hour mark.
Is that the cutoff?
Yeah.
I've
Yes,
heard you say that in interviews lately. Is that your cutoff point? Do you just say fuck it after 2 hours? You're done?
No, but you were talking about going to sleep because you were tired, and Jiminator was talking about going to sleep because he was tired. So
Jiminator's a bitch. I will not be compared to Jiminator. I will sit here until 4 hours before I will be that fucking dirty snow Mexican.
And Jason left to go to sleep too. Savannah said what I was saying. You can put super glue on it, but the ice will help stop the bleeding.
Savannah, this is my second flesh wound tonight, okay? Earlier I pierced my nose by accident, okay?
And Tech, you're not quite wrong with that, but you're also not quite right.
He's giving everyone an out. I'm tempted to take the out, but my pride will not let me, okay?
I'm gonna take the out. I'm going good night.
You're taking the out? That's weak. You have to tag team Jim's mom with me now.
I mean, I'm still here.
Jay, read that newest comment real quick.
Leave my snow beater alone.
He said it! Somebody clip it!
I'm sure Mocon will.
I'm gonna go.
Have a good night, Jim.
Pussy.
I'm really not doing right well right now. I'm probably just gonna text you later.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, okay. I guess he's gonna text you later.
Well, I'm gonna call him. Fuck that. If he's feeling like that.
I feel you.
All right, I will jump, but not because I was weak. Okay.
No, you're not weak.
You want to understand this? This is not a submission.
No.
I got to figure out what's going on here, because
right.
Contrary to all the bluster and whatnot, I do love Yemye, and I got to make sure my man's good. But I also got to catch him before he falls asleep. So you guys have a good night.
You too.
Nope. You're just like Biden. You're fucking weak. You're giving up on America. At first it was Thursdays, and now it's America.
Well, I'll still be live tomorrow if you want to hang out with me on Thursday.
Oh yeah.
I just gotta be live. I just gotta be live in a different place.
I'm not gonna be at the only place there is to be on Thursday night, and that's a disappointment. Sir, you are weak. You're becoming old and fragile and senile, and I just don't think I know you anymore. What once was a beast of a man has slowly turned into what we see before us.
This shit actually won't quit. Okay, I gotta
giving up.
I gotta call Jim. In all seriousness, Jim didn't sound great, and so I'm gonna.
Did you guys hurt his feeling?
I don't know what happened.
I don't either.
He seemed fine before that, so I'm gonna call Jim though. You guys have a good night.
All right. Well, I just had to come tell you that you're a pussy.
I appreciate that. You very well should have.
Joe Biden said you're weak too, and he called you some other names. If you watched the video that I sent you,
you did the right thing. I didn't. I'm gonna finish watching that after I talk to Jim.
Dude, finish watching it. It's 30 seconds long.
I watched a 2-hour like 10 seconds of it, and I heard him say shit, and I was like, "This is not serious at all." Like,
oh no, it's absolutely serious. It's as serious as it gets, man. It's more serious than a heart attack.
You guys have a good night. I want to call him before he falls asleep.
I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna jump too. I just had to come in and talk my shit before Tyler goes to sleep.
I promise to fix this before I go to sleep, Savannah.
Yeah, you know what else you need to fix? Your fucking stream tomorrow night, because it's the only place to be on Thursday night.
You guys have a good night.
Have a good
Later,
one.
guys.
Later. Thank y'all for coming out. We're going to go ahead and end the stream now. I'm going to go grab me something to eat and chill. Hope you all enjoyed the ATRL after party, even with my technical difficulties and everything else. So,